Hello everyone, this is Ross Mullins with Market Traders Daily. This week we saw some really good trading opportunities taking multiple trades at some key levels that helped us cap off the week with some profit. Just want to go over those three trades that you see going down here at the very bottom of my chart. Let's start with the dollar CAD taking a long at the 1.3385 level. Happens to be right about right here at this blue shaded area. I'm going to circle it right here. 1.3385 down to 1.3365 is that blue shaded area, taking the trade at 33.85 right at the top. You can see the boost from the US dollar after FOMC yesterday, giving us a nice strong move on the dollar, back now into the mid 1.3460s, now sitting with currently 80 pips of profit on that trade. Next move was on the AUD USD Australian dollar. You can see that trade going down here. 70.55 was the short, currently sitting about 45 pips of profit. We've seen about 50 pips on the extent of the trade. We took the short at the green shaded area that you see here on my chart, right about here. Let's put that blue circle right there. 70.50, 0.7065 is that green zone. 4 days finding resistance there. There's some key reasons for that level being there, but took the short at the bottom, 0.7050, taking a move back down with the boost of the US dollar again after the FOMC news, sending it back down to just underneath the 7,000 level. Currently sitting about 45 pips of profit on that trade. We've seen a little bit more, looking around the 50 pip mark on the fall. Of course, if it can get through this pink zone down here at the bottom, if we could see the market push through 7,000 with any aggression, non-farm payrolls tomorrow might be the catalyst for that. We would likely see this pressure a little bit lower. Next targeted level may be 69.70. We'll talk about entry points in that probably coming up either tomorrow or early next week. Next trade down is the NZD USD New Zealand dollar US dollar. Similar trade to the Australian dollar. We see the downtrend here on the daily time frame. Zooming it into our levels, you see this yellow shaded area here just into that blue or into that black trend line. I'm going to put a blue circle right there. So you can see the mark came up 4 days, finding resistance 67.70, 66.85, 66.70, 66.85. That yellow shaded area, finding resistance there, taking the short, not just the trend line, but the yellow zone as well. Pushing now underneath 66.30. See a little bit more. Currently sitting about 47. We've seen a little bit more profit than that, just over the 50 pip mark on that trade as well. Targeting right now down to the 66 level, the blue shaded area you see down here towards the bottom of the chart. And again, I think if we can get through there either after tomorrow's NFP or even going into next week, we'll look for another target back down into the mid to low 65. So all in all, just with these three trades right here, we're looking at about 180 pips of profit on these three trades alone. So as you can see, it's a pretty decent week of profit here for the daily trade room. I hope to see you in the trade room next week.